Shyne said that he was the fall guy for the 1999 nightclub incident with JLO and Diddy. Shyne just came out with a new documentary, The Honorable Shyne, that is now playing on Hulu, and I just watched the whole thing, so let's talk about it. Shyne took us through the incident that happened that night at the nightclub with Diddy and JLO. He took us through the trial, and he also took us into him sitting 10 years in prison after he was found guilty, and Diddy was acquitted of all charges.
Police are questioning entertainers Sean Puffy Combs and Jennifer Lopez following a shooting at a nightclub.
I had nothing to do with a shooting in this club.
Puff couldn't handle going to jail. Every man for himself.
Puffy got acquitted and he got 10 years.
He was betrayed.
I was absolutely set up to be the fall guy.
Shyne said he first noticed the difference with Diddy after they were arrested and Diddy post bail for himself and Wolf, but left Shyne sitting in jail. He said that after he was finally able to post bail that he got out and he started calling Bad Boy Records and Daddy's house, and Diddy and his team would totally ignore Shyne. He said that once the trial started, that Diddy's lawyers were friends with his lawyers, and he could tell that his lawyers were just trying to throw the case on purpose because they were making him look like a horrible person, when Shyne says that he was defending himself on another person that pulled out a weapon. Now, Shyne said that he didn't know how Diddy was acquitted of all of these charges when you had multiple witnesses, one being one of the victims who was actually hit in the face, who had claimed that it was Diddy since the very beginning, even during this trial. Gene Deal was also in this documentary, and he talked about things that he saw and things that he witnessed during this time because he was working for Diddy as a bodyguard. And he said that Diddy was paying witnesses $20,000 to go and lie, that way he could walk. Gene Deal also talked about this crazy incident the day that they were going to read Diddy's verdict. Before going to court, Diddy told Gene to go to a park. He went to this park and there was a preacher there, and he was praying over Diddy and he was doing sage around Diddy, and then he told Diddy to grab this dove out of a cage. Diddy grabbed the dove and threw it in the air, and it instantly dropped to the ground. Gene Deal said that Diddy looked at him right after that dove hit the ground and was like, come on, let's go. And he said that he has never saw anything like that. And honestly, baby, if you ain't evil, I don't know what else you are, because that is crazy. Shyne explained how in 2022, before all Diddy's lawsuits came out, that he met with Diddy and they kind of squashed everything. And he said he did that for himself so he wouldn't hold resentment towards Diddy. And he said that Diddy was saying, hey, you know, you're not going to say anything about what really happened that night. And he said, well, the facts are the facts. And if I'm ever asked about it, baby, I'm not going to lie. And then Shyne said that old wounds would be reopened when Diddy would get hit with these multiple lawsuits. And one of the lawsuits that he was hit with was from Little Rod Jones, who claimed that Diddy was bragging about getting away with the incident that happened that night in the nightclub with Shyne. In Little Rod's lawsuit, he alleged that Diddy told him he was responsible for the nightclub incident to scare him and to keep power over him. And he also claimed that Diddy told him that Jennifer Lopez is the one that carried the weapon into the club for him and passed it to him after he got into an altercation with an individual. Shyne never specifically comes out and says that Diddy discharged a firearm in this nightclub, but he does say that he was the fall guy. He does explain how it was a setup, and then he also talks about Natanya Rubin at the end, how you have a witness who is screaming this very, very publicly, who has been saying this since the very beginning, that it wasn't just Shyne that discharged a firearm, it was also Diddy. The Honorable Shyne documentary was actually really good and I really enjoyed it. So you guys go ahead and go watch it and let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.